Hello friends, and welcome to another weekly episode of Craft Bingo, where I am attempting to stash down and using the fun element of a bingo sheet to keep me roughly on track, maybe. Today I am wearing the half and half triangle wrap, the Edible Thoughts Makes modification. It is very warm and cozy, and I have it very squished up on my neck right now because I am still getting over that cold, and it's not that I'm allergic to hummus. And I went to the allergist and they said that I don't actually have any allergies, but anyways, I also am covered in hives from the neck down. But it's fine, everything's fine. We're just gonna ignore that and get on to our finished object. So one of the things that I was trying to stash down, I had this 80-20 blend of acrylic wool yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I think it's aran weight, and I went into my library and I have this Baby Knits from Around the World book, and I thought, I mean, I don't have a baby to put it in, but I know people who do have babies, so I can make a little baby aran jumper. I think the buttons were just from like a big button jar destash kind of thing, so I had to dig through one or two big jars of buttons to find four buttons that matched. I just thought that these would look really nice with this color. It is like the dark teal. I went with stockinette instead of moss stitch, which probably let me use a little bit more yarn for the size than the pattern called for. I've got that cable. I've got this Celtic braid cable, that same other cable on the other side. I love this Celtic braid, and I want to do more stuff with this Celtic braid. I just think it's so neat. This stitch marker is where the pattern tells you to end, but I just elongated it. Stockinette instead of moss stitch probably makes the garment wider. I was just knitting till I ran out of yarn, so this said it was a size 18 month, but I probably made it 2 to 3T. We'll just chuck that in the closet for right now and see if it's a Christmas present next year. How's that? And I am super pumped to have 400 grams of yarn out of my stash. That doesn't help me towards a bingo though, so moving on. My work in progress. Last week you saw that I had joined in the armpits for my color tip tee by Emily Curtis. Here is where we were last week, and we have all that progress. That's at least 2 inches. The purple stitch markers are just marking every 20 rows, and that is the stitch marker that we left off on last week, so we're making progress. I think that I'm probably going to put the collar on as soon as I run out of the second ball of yarn, like the original ball of yarn that has less yarn in it. That'll be approximately when I need to start doing the ribbing for the body, and then I'm probably just going to pick up the collar. I just don't want to be messing around with 3 or more balls of wool. I think those are the only 2 things that I worked on this week. There is a little bit of a stash out update, not into projects though, because I am destashing some yarn to somebody else in the author group. You might have seen me haul a bunch of fun fur. I don't know what to do with fun fur. I have never thought of a project to use this fun fur with. I have considered making Christmas stockings and then putting fun fur at the top, but to me, the idea of knitting with the fun fur seems like an overwhelming sensory nightmare. And there just happened to be somebody in the author group that said, actually, I like knitting fun fur, and I said, do you take donations? And they said yes. So I am destashing 1,240 grams of yarn by just shipping it to somebody who will actually enjoy using it. Now I know that the only reason why you guys are here is the acquisitions of the Scrappy Advent swap. Once again, why this does not count as stash positive is because I swapped some of my stash for some of somebody else's stash. So instead of saying I have 100 grams out and 100 grams in every week, this is just stash neutral. But it is still an acquisition, and we're going to show it. Yay. It's purple. Oh, there's stuff with it. Oh, there's so much stuff. Oh God. They sent me Noro. They sent me Noro Santa, which is 35% cotton, 25% viscose, 20% silk, and 20% polyamide. This is a 100 gram hank right here, and this is another one caked up. Oh, this is like 200 grams of Noro yarn, and it's purple. Look, 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 look. Okay, you can still see my mouth in case you lip read. This, I think, is showing up a little bit more blue on camera. There are some tweety bits on this side. Look. Oh, it's single ply, purpley, pinky, bluey-ish goodness. Cotton viscose silk stuff makes me think of like it needs to be like in a summer thing, but it's single ply, so ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Send me your tank talk recommendations down below. I am very appreciative, and I'm kind of blown away, and I am overwhelmed. And the other thing that came with it, okay, they're kind of in the same direction now. They're little flower stitch markers. So like they're to mark like raglan seams, and I could use them to mark like cables because I do kind of want to make an adult version of that cable jumper. So I could use these to demarcate my cable repeats. And it's pink with these little flowers. That's so pretty. And these stitch markers are from All Stitch Studio. As far as reading goes, I did finish A Midsummer Night's Dream. That was only 2 hours on audiobook, and I will admit I don't think that I really vibed with it as much in the audiobook format. I do think that it's a play. It should be seen as a play, you know? Then I started The Hound of Baskerville, which is a Sherlock Holmes story. I'm vibing with it, and I don't know why. I don't know. I just vibe with the writing, and I vibe with the Sherlock Holmes, and just like, I don't know. I think it's pretty engaging. Have not finished it so far. I would recommend though. And at least on my library app, my Libby, both of those audiobooks were always available because my hold list is completely filled up. I am on hold for like multiple months for some of my books. So if you have any book recommendations for anything that hopefully is often available, please let me know down below with any questions, comments, or concerns. New videos should be up on Tuesdays. I might have another video up more frequently, not entirely sure. Just be sure to hit the like, subscribe, that bell icon so you know when I actually do post. Like always, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye!